Look, if you're a founder, a CHRO, or an operations leader, you already know that managing a growing team is, well, incredibly complex. But modernizing how you manage that workforce, that really doesn't have to be. Today, we're going to explore exactly how GrepMind People brings your entire employee lifecycle right under one roof. So, let's dive right in.
Here's a core philosophy we need to start with. Your people operations absolutely should not be divided across disconnected systems, spreadsheets, endless emails, and messy approval chains. Just think about your own organization for a second. How many different tools are you currently juggling just to hire, onboard, manage, and pay a single employee? When your systems are disconnected, your data diverges. And when that data diverges, well, operational friction is born way before it ever becomes a glaring reporting problem for your management team.
The real cost of all this fragmentation? It's severe. You're dealing with duplicate employee information scattered across different files. You've got delayed approvals because managers just don't have the context they need, which forces your HR team to manually follow up. You're probably stuck with manual attendance tracking, inconsistent policies, and let's not even talk about the nightmare of payroll coordination. But the worst part? It creates weak compliance evidence and serious audit risks. You literally can't prove who approved what or when policies were actually enforced. And at the end of the day, all of this creates a totally disconnected, frustrating experience for your employees.
Enter GrepMind People. Instead of all that chaos, this platform brings the complete employee lifecycle into one governed, intelligent, and connected experience. It's an enterprise workforce platform built specifically for modern organizations, completely replacing those fragmented spreadsheets with a highly secure, tenant-aware operating model. It's really all about creating a unified control plane. You want everyone, from human resources right up to executive leadership, looking at the exact same reality.
In practice, this maps perfectly to the natural employee journey. We're talking about a seamless flow. You recruit, onboard, manage, track, reward, and develop your people through their long-term career growth. And the best part? You do all of this without ever losing context as they transition from one stage to the absolute next.
But to make that life cycle actually work, everything has to be unified. And by unified, we mean one trusted employee record, one defined organization structure, one centralized approval environment, and one workforce intelligence layer. The business benefit here is massive. Having this shared control plane means your HR admins, your managers, and your IT teams aren't constantly fighting over which database is correct. They are all operating from a single, reliable source of truth.
So Phase 1 kicks off in the Talent Acquisition Workspace. This is where organizations can seamlessly govern job requisitions, source their candidates, manage applicant records, and coordinate interviews all in one connected space. You can even host a public careers portal and handle private resume storage right here. And the real beauty of this? Once you make an offer and a candidate accepts, you don't have to re-enter all their data from scratch.
Which leads us perfectly into onboarding. Those hiring decisions flow directly into employee readiness. This is a huge advantage for sure. The platform automatically builds a governed journey from that accepted candidate profile, which cuts out repeated data entry and aligns everybody, HR, IT, the hiring manager, and of course the new employee. It uses reusable templates to track HR checklists, IT asset readiness, manager plans, and required documents, so every single new joiner gets a seamless, audit-ready experience right from day one.
Once that employee is fully onboarded, they transition right into the Employee 360 experience. Think of this as your trusted workforce record. It's your privacy-aware, single source for an employee's identity, their employment details, their skills, and their documents. Plus, it feeds straight into a modern, searchable employee directory. Colleagues can easily find each other by department, location, or skill tag, all while the system strictly protects those sensitive payroll and personal identity fields.
Now, from a leadership perspective, GrepMind People delivers total organizational visibility. We're talking visual reporting hierarchies, department management, and workforce planning where you can actually track planned versus actual headcount. But, and this is key, it is paired with strict role-based access controls. This means your executives get the high-level workforce analytics they need, while employees only see the information that's appropriate to their specific responsibilities. The organizational boundary basically acts as the ultimate control plane.
Let's think about everyday workforce actions for a minute. Attendance, shifts, timesheets, leave requests. Instead of relying on messy email chains, these daily operations are governed by advanced, configurable workflows. Approvers see exactly who sent the request, what changed, the date, and all the supporting details. That decision context travels with every single request. So, your approval chains can evolve right alongside your organization's policies, without needing a developer to hard-code every little change.
And those configurable workflows? They directly drive connected daily outcomes. By managing daily presence, leave, and timesheets all in one system, you're generating accurate, highly accountable time records. Managers can quickly handle exceptions because they actually have the full context. And if you have extended coverage, you get policy-aligned shift scheduling. All of this connected daily operation is the foundation that makes your end-of-month payroll and compliance reporting completely effortless, accurate, and fully auditable.
Of course, it's not just about tracking time, right? It's about growth. GrepMind People ensures that all your talent decisions reinforce one another. Just look at how this connects. Your performance reviews and KPIs directly inform your skill gap analysis. That analysis then ties right into your course catalogs and learning paths. All that data empowers compensation planning and critical succession planning. You can even run safe, anonymous employee engagement surveys. The platform seamlessly links employee performance with learning, rewards, and your future organizational readiness.
For the CHROs and founders tuning into this explainer today, this next point is absolutely crucial. Security, privacy, and statutory compliance, they are just optional add-ons here. They are foundational elements built directly into the operating model. The platform features a tenant-isolated multi-tenant architecture, meaning your organization's data is strictly separated. You get immutable audit logging for real accountability, private S3 compatible object storage for secure documents, and even specific tools for things like Indian statutory payroll compliance, seamlessly handling provident funds, professional tax, and the whole shebang.
So taking all of this in, I want you to consider the alternative. If your organization is still relying on fragmented systems, disjointed spreadsheets, and manual email approvals, you're absorbing unnecessary operational friction and compliance risk every single day. The technology exists right now to bring this all into one intelligent control plane and literally eliminate that administrative overhead.
It's time to leave those disconnected systems behind for good. GrepMind People offers a premium enterprise solution that takes you from hiring to growth unified. To explore the platform further and start your implementation discovery, just head over to people.grepmind.com. Thank you for joining me for this explainer, but before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final question. Are you ready to finally unify your employee experience? Or are you going to let fragmentation continue to hold your workforce back?